First of all, today, in this English language, I greet all of you with a hearty handshake. Those of you non-Indian relatives, I'd like to just share a little bit of what took place. But before I do that, I'd like to share my personal experience. About 1995, my mother, her name is good-hearted woman, Winifred Chasinghishorse is her English name. She was diagnosed with terminal throat cancer. And you all know that I'm a part of the movie industry. So with my movie insurance, we flew her out to New York to be treated by the doctors out there. We had some friends that were friends of the doctors that work on the President of the United States. So we knew she was going to get the best treatment. And so all the tests came back, and it was clear she had terminal throat cancer. And for 1 year, she starved. She didn't eat. She went down to 90 pounds. The doctors even said you can smell it on her breath. She's going to die soon. So I encourage your family to get together and prepare, because she's not going to be here very long. And us, we're a spiritual family. Chasinghishorse, the Chasinghishorse family, walk with our way of life. And at that time, hearing that from a doctor was devastating. Because no one wants to lose their mom or their dad to a white man's sickness. So we took her home, and we had a ceremony called the Uipi. 1 night of ceremony, 4 days of medicine. And in that ceremony, our ancestors, or Kongashas, or spirits, or messengers, however you choose to acknowledge them, told her she's going to live, she's going to be okay. Now take her back to those white ones, to those white doctors, and show them. So after the ceremony, we took her back. I flew her back to New York with my dad. And sure enough, the doctors did their tests, and no cancer. Today, she still lives cancer-free. And so when the family approached me to blow this eagle bone whistle, those of you Washichi or non-Indians, or even brothers and sisters that are not Lakota, maybe even some of our own whistle carriers, the purpose of blowing this whistle is you're going to give a part of your life to that person you're blowing for. So be sure that you mean it, because your life will be shortened a few years when you blow your whistle for a person. That's the dedication and the love that it takes to carry one of these. Today, a lot of brothers, they carry these and don't know the purpose of them. So when you blow this, if you want to live a long time, then maybe you better leave it alone. Because when you blow this eagle bone whistle for someone that is sick, you give a piece of your life to them so that they will live, so that they will find happiness and belief and faith inside themselves to help themselves. So, this is the purpose of why we blow this eagle bone whistle. It goes way far beyond even some of our elders today understand. But how many of you, if they told you Every person that's sick, when they ask you to blow this whistle, you're going to give about 12 or 15 years of your own life for them. You might not live very long. If you don't live from your heart, if you don't do it from your heart, if you don't do it from your heart, maybe they'll take your whole life. That's the exchange. So those of you that aren't Native American or don't understand what took place, it's a great honor for me to help the family, Daryl Abrahamson. His family, I've known them a long time. Ever since I was just started, after the movie Dances with Wolves, I went to Fort Hall. I went there and I spoke to the kids, and I met the whole family then. And back then, you know, he let me use his outfit one time to dance with. And I'll never forget that day. So I've known the family a long time. So today, I want to share that story for the family because with our way of life, there is nothing impossible. I want you to remember that. And all of you, those of you that are living with the same kind of hardships, if you believe in yourself, and your prayer, not a man, not a medicine man or a chief or a leader or a medicine, whistle carrier, no, in yourself, your own connection with the Creator, nothing's impossible. God will keep you touching. So I'll just encourage all of you to remember that. Today, it's a great honor for me to stand before all of you, my relatives, and I'm sorry that I took this much time, but I felt it in my heart I needed to share that with you. Because I myself and my mother and my family, we experienced the trauma of hearing when your dad or your mom have cancer. And it's a scary thing. You want to cry every day. So I understand what the family's going through. But just believe there's nothing impossible. Be okay. Take that to your dad. No, it's a great honor to give him a piece of myself. Oh, thank you.